is Jaja cooking a shoebox. Well, we've been MIA for a little while. We've been renovating our kitchen. It's still going to be cooking in a shoebox, but it'll be more accessible as far as cooking for me. And also I had some health issues. I can't eat wheat anymore. So I've been improvising and learning some new meals, which I'll be sharing with you. Which leads me to the purple carrot. And they are in no way, shape, or form sponsoring this video. So I wanted to go ahead and just look in here and see what they put in my box here. I know what kind of meals are in here, but I'm going to see the quality. I'm kind of curious about that. So here we go. This feels still pretty cold. It's been sitting at my front door for a little bit. And here the first thing is a little booklet. It looks like they have different recipes.
A recipe.
Let's see. And you'll hear my grandson occasionally. Today is his birthday. And he's over visiting. So it is cooking a shoebox. So you never know what's going to happen. And here is, oh, this looks interesting. All these different recipes that you get along with what's in the box. So let's get started here. So this is pretty thick. It feels like a styrofoam. I can feel the ice packs down there. I can feel how cold these items are. And the first meal we have here is white bean kusule. And this is gluten-free. And then we have curry roasted cauliflower. But they substituted the cauliflower with broccoli, which is going to be interesting. Next meal is creamy pasta primavera, sweet and spicy Kashmiri curry. And that also is gluten-free. And it looks like we have some baby arugula. And then what's left in here? Oh, there's some more in here. Some things are just thrown in here. Let's see. So we have garlic. And then we have the plant-based, the Italian fennel. Plant-based sausages. And the ice packs, there is 3 of them in here, and they're very solid. So I can see why everything has stayed cold. And this actually was sitting on my porch for a while. Wow, I got a lot of stuff in this box. The ingredients in here and the veggies look really fresh. But I'm going to open up just one for now. If I did them all, it would be very lengthy of a video. And I think I'm going to do the sweet and spicy Kashmiri curry. It sounds delicious. So let's open up this one. And again, this was the sweet and spicy Kashmiri curry. And again, this is gluten-free. We've got tomato powder. We have tomato powder. Green beans. And this serves 2. Short grain, brown rice, fresh ginger. Oh, the Kashmiri chili powder. There's the heat. And we've got some sliced almonds. Oh my. And what's nice is this is all measured out for me. Curry powder. Oh, this is kind of cute. Pure coconut milk. I've never seen one this small. And the coconut chips. That's pretty cool. Oh. And then we have some chutney. And some sugar in the raw. And 1 yam. This is really cool. I like how they have everything portioned out, so there's no measuring involved, which usually takes me the longest when I'm baking. But I like that everything's individually wrapped and everything is labeled, which is really cool. And so far, I like how Purple Carrot has made everything so easy as far as measuring everything out. That just cuts down a lot of the work in the kitchen. So we're gonna see how everything comes together and how it's gonna taste and if it's gonna look like this, which I'm really excited to see. What I'm most excited about is trying the sweet and savory in this meal. Now my husband, not so much. He's more of a meat and potato kind of guy, and any spices normally sends him through the roof. So we'll see.
All right, guys, I am having my daughter narrate this video for me. To begin, I preheated my oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. I started off by cooking the brown rice, and I began pouring 1 1/4 cup of water into my pot here, and then I added a dash of salt and pepper. Then I went ahead and added the pre-portioned rice, which actually comes out to being a 1/2 cup of short grain brown rice, and brought that to a boil. Now that it has come to a boil, I placed a cover over top and reduced the heat to low, and I'm letting that sit for about 25 to 30 minutes. Next, I peeled and diced my yam. Then I moved on to my green beans. Here I am snapping the ends off of the green beans, and then I went ahead and cut them all in half. Next, I placed my diced yams and green beans onto an aluminum foil wrapped pan. And then I went ahead and drizzled 2 teaspoons of olive oil over top with a pinch of salt and pepper. I then tossed the ingredients together until they were evenly coated, and I stuck that into my preheated oven for 18 to 20 minutes or until my veggies were tender. For the curry paste, I had to get my blender out. I added 1 ounce of ginger that I actually diced. Then I added 2 garlic cloves, 1 tablespoon of tomato powder, 1/4 cup of toasted coconut, 1/4 cup of tamarind chutney, 1 teaspoon of the sugar that was provided. I actually had a bit of a hard time getting the sugar out because it actually had gotten wet during the delivery process. 2 teaspoons of curry powder, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, and then just a 1/2 cup of water. I added about a teaspoon of Kashmiri chili powder, and then I blended this until smooth and creamy. So I added this curry paste to a saucepan, and I let that heat up on medium heat until the paste was fragrant and toasted. I then went ahead and added 1 tablespoon of olive oil and coconut milk that was provided. Just be careful because this coconut milk does splash, and it splattered so many times. I went ahead and stirred the milk together and brought the paste to a simmer, and I continued to stir the paste until slightly thickened. So next I pulled my veggies out of the oven, and they look very tender. I then incorporated the curry paste to the veggies, and I mixed that pretty well until it was evenly coated. I then went ahead and squeezed some lime into this dish. So finally, to plate the dish, I started with rice on the bottom, then the roasted veggies and curry paste in the middle, and I actually just garnished this dish with some almonds, some sliced almonds, and I placed some sliced limes on top. And that's the dish. It was a lot of fun to make, and it smelled so amazing. Why don't we go ahead and give it a try?
So here is the deciding factor. We just completed the meal. I'm gonna taste it now. It smells so good. I wish everyone could smell this. Make a little bit of rice, some of the veggies. Oh, it's so good. I can taste the ginger, which is very mild, and the sweet and spicy. If my husband doesn't like this, there's something wrong with him. So delicious. I will be making this again. This was a score.